Welcome everyone to another edition of Wrestle Theme Reviews. I am Cornshaq.
And I'm File91e.
This week, like every week, we're going to take 3 themes from the world of professional wrestling, rate them, and give them a score from 1 to 10.
Now we've had 110.
We've had the
but
10.
We've never had a 1.
Never had the 1.
So maybe, this could be the week that we get the 1 or possibly another 10. Who knows?
I
but
doubt
you know what?
There's only so many of 10s. I doubt there's going to be another one back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, well, you never know.
So, you have anything to say before we get ready for the random button this week?
No, I just hope Lana Kid's ready to correct us on anything that we mess up.
Oh,
so.
there's probably going to be a few mess-ups.
Yeah, so
we'll see.
Don't worry.
Last week we were pretty good.
Yeah, we were pretty on point last week, but this week, if we mess up anything, listen to him. He knows what he's talking about.
Okay, you want to hit the button, or you want me to?
Yeah, hit the button. Hit the button.
The button.
Hit it.
There we go.
Okay, well, I can honestly say I don't think I've ever heard this theme, and if I've seen the match in which he used it, I never listened for it.
Yeah, I know this theme because I watched a lot of the Superstars shows that were on in 1991. I actually have them all, and I've been watching them. So I know a lot about this. I know the theme, I know the era, but it gives me a chance to talk about something else.
All right. Well, okay, let's play it so the people can hear. Okay, that was the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat theme. After he left NWA and came into the WWE, he was the dragon thing where he, spewed the fire. Remember that?
Oh yeah, the whole era of wrestling was changing at that point. When Steamboat left the first time in WWE, it was after Mania 3, and that era of wrestling was really changing to more of the character-driven gimmicks of the early 90s. So when Steamboat came back, WWE, of course, was like, you gotta have a gimmick. So they made him the dragon, a real dragon, and gave him the ability to spit fire and came up with the most obnoxious outfit. I
love the wings. Remember the wings?
It's that outfit and Saba Simba are 2 of the worst wrestling outfits of all time for veterans.
Oh, man.
For pure veterans, those 2 are great examples of terribleness. Now, when he came back, he actually was on a winning streak. They didn't let him lose any matches on TV. He lost a match to Skinner at a house show.
Skinner!
Woot. Thank you. Now we have the picture in there. Now
Bill Hopper.
We have it back-to-back. That's not fair.
Yes, it is.
I don't think anyone can handle that.
Oh, God.
Bill Hopper and Skinner back-to-back. But anyway, he quit that, went back to WCW, had feuds with, Rick Rude, and then eventually with Austin.
Broke his ass.
Yeah. And then had that last match with Austin, retired until recently. And every wrestling fan on the planet should be, thanking the gods that we got to see Steamboat wrestle one last time.
He's better than 90% of the roster currently.
And any wrestlers out there who thinks he's not, and fans who thinks he's not, needs to seriously just...
And he's
shut
old!
The F up.
This isn't even in his prime. He was better than Triple H in his prime.
Easily.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but okay, we can go on a rant for all about that.
So what do you want to give this theme?
I'm going to, some great wrestler, poor theme, I'm giving it a 4.
Yeah, I was about to give it the same score. I say a 4. There's no real reason to give it any less. It's not a terrible song, but with Steamboat, there really isn't a theme, because he was in the era mainly when there really wasn't themes, and then the few that he does have, aren't really significant. I mean, more recently, they used the Ultimo Dragon theme for his recent run in WWE.
And luckily, he never tripped on during the entranceway. Anyway, okay.
Okay, so let's hit the button and move on to our next theme. So, okay, this is a theme that was used for a couple guys and a tag team that was pretty successful.
Yeah, let's just let them listen to it.
So that was the Brian Kendrick, Paul London theme. They used it individually, as well as the tag team, the Hooligans with the mask, and all that kind of thing. A really great tag team, kind of reminiscent, like you thought it was like a run like the Rockers
Oh,
had
yeah, definitely.
in the early 90s. A lot of comparisons to that. High-flying, small tag team, but had very entertaining matches against the best tag teams of the era, which, for Brian Kendrick and Paul London, wasn't a whole lot.
The Highlanders, what are we talking about here? I mean, come on.
The best stuff they got to face was Eminem, which was, I think, a very underrated tag team, and because of it, you have to think John Morrison owes Matthews so much, because that really helped Morrison develop into the successful wrestler he is now, and that run with Miz was one of the best tag teams WWE has had in a long time.
Definitely. But as theme-wise, I mean, it's a generic theme. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Lana Kid.
Kind of like an Ultimate Warrior thing where they both ran to the ring with it. So it was like upbeat, rock, charge up the power and, gas before you get to the ring.
Yeah, but luckily they didn't
Thank
cut
God
any
they
crappy
could actually.
promos.
Thank God they actually could run to the ring, unlike Warrior later in his career.
Who just blew up midway through. The power of the Sun God mixed in with the power of the Warriors, and then we take it and we cremate them all, and we stamp upon the powder of the bones of the Warriors, and then we will prevail. That's my Warrior rant for the day.
I was saying, I'm not even gonna get in the Warrior. I'll get in the Warrior later on when we get to a Warrior theme.
Awesome. Okay, so what do you give it?
I'm gonna give this theme a 5. Middle of the road.
Yeah, I want to give it a 5. Could work for him, but it wasn't. It's not really memorable. Anyway, let's move on to the next theme. Let's see what we got. Oh my God. OMG. I think we may have another.
We'll have to see. I don't know if it'll be 2 weeks in a row. We're gonna have to see.
Okay. Well, just listen and tell me what you think.
So that was Vince McMahon's No Chance in Hell theme. We actually know the name of this one. Now, This is an all-time classic, great theme. But I know you're already going to do it. What are you going to give it?
I'm giving it a 10. It's decent. It is up there to me with the Austin Rock and Undertaker theme, because he only needed one theme throughout his entire run in
WWE.
Yeah,
in wrestling period.
His Mr. McMahon character.
Right. It's because I don't like the theme as much as I like the Undertaker theme we had, and it's not as significant because it's not an actual wrestler. It's the McMahon character. For some reason, I'm on the fence about giving it a 10. I think I'm gonna differentiate. I think I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay, well that's understandable.
So you've had a 10, another 10. You've had 2. I've had a 10 and a 9 now.
Well, this I'm just saying. Every time you hear this theme, everybody goes crazy because they know who it is. There's no other person that
whatever.
could be that, unless it was Shane McMahon early '99,
or it was Royal Rumble.
Yes, Royal Rumble '99 when Mr. McMahon won it. So
yeah, that was the theme of the pay-per-view as well.
Yeah, so I gave it a 10. You gave it a 9. You know, it's a great theme. Hard rock. You know, instantaneous. You know, beginning. Everybody knows what it is. I love it.
Yeah, like I said, it's just for some reason I don't like it as much as some of the other great themes of all time.
All right, well.
So anyway, that's going to wrap up this edition of Wrestle Theme Reviews. I am Cornshaq.
And I'm File91e. Yeah.
We'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, we hope you enjoyed.
See you next week, guys.